It's true. Oh man, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, they can hear. Yeah.
Bro, I was in a hurry.
It's fine. I like the thing. I like the thing. I like the layout. It's nice.
It's good, man.
It is.
It is. I got
Okay,
it.
now
Okay, now.
my microphone is being captured too. So now all that. See how easy that was to fix.
We're doing good.
I'm a streamer, y'all. I've been doing this for some years now.
You have. We believe you.
Y'all don't have to pay.
Yeah.
If this is you will training, I'm glad I didn't see you on the first couple of streams.
There would have been no difference. There's been no improvement.
It looks identical, 100%. It does. This is what he looked like at first.
Yeah, I'm gonna make the so we can
Has
see
not changed.
dice rolls. Make that big on the center of the screen. Hey everybody, we're doing this again.
Again.
Again, we put on some
music.
Yeah, that's the same.
Dungeons and Dragons.
It's D&D. Welcome everybody. Welcome back to people who've watched our other many failed attempts at a D&D campaign. This is the Renaissance of Vallrivia. If you've seen it spelled differently somewhere else, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's Vallrivia now. So joining me, because I don't feel like we even introduced the players last time we did this. We have to my what side is this? To me, my right side. We have Chris. Stop pressing the button. We have Chris playing the dwarven artificer Grumpy. Say hey to the people, Chris.
Hey.
We have on my other side my beautiful wife, Angie, playing the. We're playing. Y'all mute when I'm talking.
I did.
Playing the druidic gnome druid, Tinsel Tanacle. To her bottom, we have Count Richter Quake, who's also named Chris, but that's confusing, so we're just going to call him Quake, playing Rogash Dawnray, the noble orc paladin. And to his other side, we have Taylor, made Otaku Wire, my brother from another mother, playing Blacktail Bugs, the bard rogue Haragon from a little swamp town named Potuck.
I'm a rabbit.
You're a Haragon.
I'm a rabbit.
Yeah, you're a rabbit. You're a rabbit. You can just be a rabbit if you want to be a rabbit.
I'm a rabbit.
So our story takes place on a continent named Vellrivia. It is a continent in its prime, in its peak, in its renaissance. There's no ruins of forgotten cities. There's no wars that have ravaged the land. No fallen heroes to be remembered. No dungeons of ancient times to be explored, sadly. These heroes aren't going to find ancient, powerful weapons. If they want them, they will forge them themselves. All of their strength will come from what they do going forward. And in this city, we start in the capital, where the four of our players have been summoned by the voice of the capital city, Venmire, Tildor Silly. Venmire is the jewel of Vellrivia, a magic-based society with a stark class system that is divided into 3 districts. You have the High Spire District, where the magical elite and the nobles live. You have the Etherwalk District, where the working class survive and make a living for themselves. And you have the Glowdown District, where the impoverished and the less well-off do what they can to survive. Our characters have been summoned to a meeting at Tildor Silly, the voice of Venmire, the creator of the Tildor Silly Broadcasting Network, a network of sending stones that he has used and created to broadcast throughout Vellrivia and make a name for himself. From the four corners of this continent to meet with him. They do not know why. They have no idea what the purpose is. But that's where their journey is going to begin. And we are going to start with, let's see. Actually, yeah, I'm going to roll. Rogash.
Yes, sir.
You sit, being a native of High Spire, you received your invitation much later than the rest of our heroes. We'll call them heroes for now, depending on how they go. Couldn't not be heroes. You sit in your room, staring at the invitation with your name on it, the gold inlay, Rogash Donray. You know that the gathering...
Sir Rogash.
Sir Rogash Donray. You know the gathering is set to start in a few hours. You still don't know why of your illustrious family, you were the only one invited. As you sit there and contemplating it, you hear a knock on your door.
Yes. Come in.
The door opens. Your father steps through. The large, well-dressed orc man, well-shaven and in his casual but still rather like fancy noble attire. He sits there he stands there and he says, "You've been invited to the silly gathering, I've heard."
Yes, sir, I have.
Do you have any idea what the purpose is?
I'm as shocked as anyone could be. I have no idea. I didn't know Sealy paid in mind to me, to be honest with you.
Yes, neither did I. And as your father speaks to you, you notice he never really looks at you. He almost looks past you, like just at the wall behind you. And he says, "Well, I've heard there'll be other nobles there. Silly himself is a clown. He's a mockery of what noble life should be. But he still has influence. And when you go, you represent the Donray family. You remember that."
Both fathers. Of course.
And he says nothing else, and he turns and he walks out the room.
As far as pep talks go, that's not the worst.
What is... Describe Rogash's room, his home.
His home or his room?
Just his room. Give me his room first.
It's as far as what you would consider a normal sized bedroom for someone who's not the master of the house. It's still rather big. What you don't really know is that compared to everyone else in the house, it's very small. It is, but it's still like you walk in and go, "Oh wow, this is luxurious." It's got like the walls are marble with like very beautiful golden like etched designs and like runes and things like that. It's very fancy. It's very elegant. It's almost like it's meant to be displayed, not lived in, right? So you look around there. There's very beautiful candles and sconces and things for lighting, and there's there's fine upholstery with like silk and chairs. They're beautiful. There's like gold inlays and everything. The bed is rather large. Um, Everything's kind of got this like white and gold sort of aesthetic to it, and um, because of that, it's a very very cold. It's marble, gold, and silk. Nothing warm. Nothing to make you feel cozy. It's a very cold room, and you rely on what you're wearing, blankets, and of course candles or firelight to give it any just semblance of warmth. But as far as the size of it goes, I mean, there's a little desk with a chair next to it. There's a bed. There's almost nothing furnishing this room. It's rather empty.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. So you you received the your poor pep talk from your father. You know that time is short. Um, as you said, no comfort in your room, so you don't really feel an urge to linger. You start to gather your things and head out.
And you
So as you pass through the house, it's similar to your room, very fancily decorated, the same kind of cold marble feel. Your sister's not home. Your brothers are not home. The only one home is your father currently, and you pass his study. You see him sitting at his desk in his office, which is his office is twice the size of your bedroom. As the footsteps pass by, he doesn't even look up at you as you proceed out.
as I get closer to proceeding out to the door, I'm assuming there's like servants that are opening doors and things like
Yes.
that. But as I get further down the hall to the point where it almost would be illogical for me to try to speak to somebody in that office still, I just kind of say, not as loud as I could, but just like, uh, I'm going to be going, Father. I will see you. And then with that, I don't even wait for a response. I just keep going.
You head out into the street, into the fancily decorated street of the High Spire district. Tildor Silly's home, you can see from your home. It is, using your father's words, the eyesore of the High Spire district. Whereas your home is it has a elegant but muted kind of feel to it with its marble and like golden inlaid kind of look inside and out. His house is, it's the spectacle of new money. Someone who did not grow up privileged. It is large, fancily decorated towers, a huge garden full of almost every kind of flower you can imagine, servants and people coming in and out constantly. And it's about a 10-minute walk from your home, and you can see it and you can hear the gathering from your home. Let's see. As do you start to head in that direction?
Yeah,
So
nothing to, no reason to. Yeah,
as you head in that direction, from behind you, you hear what seems like a brigade of footsteps marching in order. And you hear a voice say, "One side, one side." You look back and you see about 4 or 5 men of different races, one a goblin, two other orcs, and a human male, all carrying large trays. And right behind them, as they kind of like push past you, you see Bella Kelprithis, the owner of the. Let's see, Bella Kelprithis, the owner of the House of Ten Flames restaurant, and she kind of stops and says, "Sorry for the impatience, dearie. We're catering the silly gathering today."
That's quite all right. That's actually where I'm heading as well.
Oh, really? And you see, she's kind of this like older, very warm-looking elven woman, like just dressed in not as fancy clothes as she should be, as you know, the renown of her restaurant, but like very modest, like
Right.
red robes, but they still have like the golden inlays, and she wears a simple necklace that is a ring, like a circle with 10 jewels set in it, and a spoon in the middle, signifying the House of Ten Flames. And she looks at you and says, "Will the rest of your family be joining?"
They will not this time, actually. It was just me.
Oh, good. I mean, we might actually have some fun. Well,
That makes me look very nervous.
oh dear. And she like reaches into her pocket and she hands you like a small, like, it looks like a, almost like a, the real world example would be like the strawberry swirl candies. And she,
Wait, wait. The hard candy one with like the inside that's kind of soft, and I don't nobody know what it's
yeah,
called.
yeah, that she hands you one of those and
Fuck yeah!
she says, "Don't look so nervous, dearie. It's gonna be fun." And she just kind of turns and speedily walks off.
I look at it and makes it feel kind of nostalgic, and I just put it in my pocket. Go
You proceed on to the Silly Gathering. Next, we're going to go to. We find ourselves in the Etherwalk district amongst a very crowded street. People moving back and forth. Some aware of the Silly Gathering, others not, just headed back and forth to their jobs. The streets are especially busy today because of the event. But the streets are always busy. They're always crowded. And for someone from a small druidic village, it is overwhelming. We cut to a small gnomish woman holding a map in the Etherwalk district. Angie, describe your character.
Okay, so Tinsel Tanackle, she is a druidic rock gnome. Um, she's barely 3 feet tall. She has wild copper curls, and it's always tangled in bits of moss. Her eyes are bright hazel, and she have like herbs and like trinkets from the forest and a staff for accessories.
All right. As you stand there, what is going through Tinsel's mind as she stands in this crowded street, lost?
She is hyperventilating, and she's looking around because everybody's bigger than her. I don't think there's a lot of rock gnomes in Vallrivia.
There's not.
And she's looking down at her map and she has she doesn't know where to go. She's lost.
So, as you stand there, you hear from over your shoulder a strange voice. It comes from behind you and slightly above, but not much. And it says, "Are you lost?"
I turn around slightly and was just like, yes, I'm going to the Sealy event and I don't know where to go. Can you help me?
All right, so as you turn, you see maybe you're 3 foot something. He's probably maybe just 4'11". You see a red-skinned tiefling, kind of thinning hair, curved horns, one eye slightly bigger than the other. He's kind of hunched over, and you notice one of his legs and one of his arms is shorter than the other.
I say, my golly.
He looks at you and he says, "Oh, you're headed to Tildor's."
I nod fast and I say, yes, can you help me out?
Oh, sure thing. Tildor's a good friend. You don't look like you're from around here. Where are you from?
I look him up and down and I wonder if I should tell him about my backstory because of how he look. He looks suspicious.
Okay, so his appearance, though strange, what's your passive insight? Okay, you get even though his look is rather strange, he gives off a very friendly air. He doesn't feel threatening at all. He just has an odd appearance.
Okay, good to know. I say, I feel like I can trust you. I'm from Folia, and it's a small druidic city.
He looks you up and down and he says, so you're a druid?
Yeah.
Can you do magic?
I look so excited, and I say I can just a little bit, but I'm a shh.
Can I see some magic?
I see a cut on his hand, and I say heal wounds, and I heal his wound.
You're casting Cure Wounds?
Yeah.
Okay, make sure you mark off that spell slot. And he looks
Damn.
down.
Okay.
He looks down at his hand, and he's like, "That's amazing." You know, I'm going to the Tildor port party. Also, I could lead you there.
Well, that'll be wonderful. Thank you.
All right. You come follow me.
So okay, I follow behind him.
So you start follow. You notice as he walks, you try to like follow behind him, but his pace is very slow. His walk, like his gait, is very off. So you actually have to kind of slow down to stay behind him. And like as he's like walking through the city, you notice he stops a lot to like greet everyone and to chat with everyone in the city. So it takes you quite a while to even get to the gate to enter the High Spire district. But eventually you approach the gate and you see standing on either side. You've seen the town's guards as you've been here for a while. So you know the general town guards, they dress in a rather basic, it's light blue with a gold inlaid kind of armor. But the guards that guard this gate, their armors are slightly different. One of them is a dark purple and black He has long black hair that's braided into a single ponytail that goes over his shoulder. Very pale skin, even like for a human. The other is a orc with a kind of similar to the normal guard's uniform with the light blue, but it has a blue inlay instead of the gold. You roll me an intelligence. Just roll me an intelligence. First roll of the game.
Wish me luck. Do the work.
Hit refresh so it stops rolling. Okay, your first roll was an 11. You don't know who these people are. You just know that they're they look different than the regular guards. You don't know why. As you approach, your friend, whose name you still do not know, he goes up to the one in the black armor, and he says, "Hello there, Molly. This is And he turns to you like trying to get your name because he realizes he didn't get your name.
I was like, oh, I'm Tinsel Snackle. And what's your name?
Well, this is Molly. My name is Alabaster.
Alabaster.
Thank you.
We're headed to the silly party. And the guy kind of looks down at the two of you. The other one, he doesn't even look your way. He just kind of looks. Keeps looking straight. The dark armored one, he looks down and he says, "Who is this, Alabaster?" She just told you her name's Tinsel.
I look up at her and I smile like, eh.
He reaches out a hand to you and ID, please.
I look at Molly. I look at Alabaster.
Alabaster.
And I say, ID? What type of ID?
You see, as you say this, Alabaster pulls out a small golden, like almost like a credit card, but it's thick and it's made out of solid metal, and you see it has his name on it. It says Tiefling High Spire. It says where he's from, and he shows it. You realize you do not have one of these.
Oh, I look at him. I say, I don't have that.
You notice Alabaster kind of puts his away and he says, "Oh, well, that's not good." He looks back to the taller gentleman and he says, "Can we get her an ID, Molly?" And Molly looks down at him and says, "For you, I will take her to get ID'd." "Good man." And Alabaster just kind of walks through the gates and he leaves you with a tall, pale man.
Gosh.
He looks down at you.
Strange.
Do you notice the expression on his face has not changed? It doesn't look angry. It's just very neutral and there's kind of no emotion to it. And he says, "Where do you hail from?"
Polio.
"And you are magically inclined, yes?"
I suppose.
"This way."
I'll follow behind him.
Yeah. So this, you have to kind of speed walk to keep up with him. He is very, very large and he's moving at a very fast pace. But he's moving kind of parallel to the High Spire gate. And you see he comes up to what looks like what you would imagine a medieval police station would look like. And across, you see a big sign across the top of the entrance that says Mana Keeper Office. He says, follow me in."
I know I did not follow.
He looks back at you as you're like he goes in front of you and you kind of follow behind him. As you get in here, you see a lot more of people dressed similarly to him, but it's a rainbow of different colored armors and the magical energy. You can almost feel it in the air in this office. Like, you get the feeling these are the more magically inept of this city.
So it feels like I'm in a special section.
Yes.
Yes.
He walks up to a counter and starts kind of like, he starts writing. And as he's writing, he doesn't look back with you and he says, "You are friends of Alabast, yes?"
I wouldn't say friends. I just met them.
He makes fast friends. Not really a good judge of character. He turns around and he hands you a small, that looks similar to what you saw Alabast pull out, a small like golden brick, but it's blank. He says, "Magic here."
So you want me to blast it with magic?
Not blast, but place your hands on it and magic.
Okay. So I place my hand on the card, and a little leaf print pops up on the card.
So you infuse it with your magical ability, and as you do, almost like someone is carving it as you hold it, your name appears on it. Tinsel Tanacle, gnome, the symbol of a small leaf and a claw, and it says Druid from Folia. Follow the path we came, and you will meet. You are headed to the Sealy Gathering, yes?
Yes, I am. Thank you so much.
You follow the path back to the gate. My associate will let you in, and it'll be the first house on the left.
So I do a little bow, and I say it was nice meeting you, Molly. Hopefully I'll see you again.
Nice
And I'll
meeting you.
follow the path.
You head out. As you're heading out, you notice you kind of have been in awe of this place. You look to your left just as you're walking out the door, and you see sitting on the bench, they look like they've been waiting for hours. Kind of irritated, not in the best of moods. You see which you've never seen before, a very heavily armored dwarf sitting next to a very shabbily dressed black rabbit person. So, firstly, Chris.
Yeah.
Describe Grumpy.
Well, Grumpy is a dwarf, so not all that tall, and he's pretty young, from a small town up in the mountains.
As you sit there, yeah, go ahead, Taylor. Describe Bugs also.
Well, for one, he's not shabbily dressed. Oh boy, dapper as shit. First of all, but he's just a rabbit with black fur. Look at him. He's cool as hell. He's got a dope ass hat. I love him. I love him so much.
Okay.
I love him so much. But yeah, he's a herringon named Bugs. He was born in. That's a lot of information. He came from Hotep.
Yeah. As you two sit there, kind of like just waiting. You've been here for hours. You two, when you came in through kind of shadier trade routes and were detained under suspicion of smuggling. So you have been waiting to be processed, and as you sit, another gentleman comes out, dressed like the rest, but his armor is sleeveless. He has no sleeves on his armor. Pull up his description real quick. He kind of walks up to the two of you. You see his arms are heavily scarred, like from fingertips all the way up to the shoulders that you can see. And he's wearing light blue, and it looks like the standard guard armor, but without sleeves. And he comes up to the two of you and he says, so Grumpy and Blackface, is that?
Blacktail.
Blacktail, okay, yeah, that's what it is, Blacktail. You two were brought in under suspicion of smuggling. You had no IDs. We got you. You both have been issued your Mana identification cards, yes? No? Oh, shit.
Nah.
All right. Well, he pulls out two of those little bricks, and he says, "Here, do some magic onto these for me, fellas."
Are we handcuffed? Or are we just sitting
You're
here?
just sitting. You're not handcuffed.
I'm gonna put one finger on it.
All right. Let's see. He kind of like shakes him and looks at him.
I just grip it while looking annoyed.
I tickle it.
You're artificial. All right, we don't see many artificers up this way. Usually they head to Drin. We don't get a lot of those types. All right, and he hands you yours, and let's see. Bardic. Yeah. You look like a song and dance type. He hands you yours. Bugs.
Thank you.
Word came down from Mr. Silly that you two are apparently not, low down dirty smugglers, and you have been invited to a party at his estate. My apologies for the inconvenience, but maybe you two clean yourselves up and actually look presentable like you belong in the High Spire District, and next time you won't get stopped and detained.
Maybe quarantine and we wouldn't be detained.
This feels a lot like profiling.
Well, that's because it is, son. We get a lot of unsavory characters coming up in here from Glowdown and places like Tuck, trying to break into the High Spire, steal all their magical secrets. We have to be on alert.
Man. Sure.
If there's nothing else, my associate will escort the two of you to the High Spire District and to the Asili Estate to make sure you don't wander off.
You mean you get lost?
I said what I said.
I said what I said.
Yeah.
I get lost easy.
Yeah, try not to get lost in my city. We don't want anything to happen.
I've never been here.
Yeah. He just kind of turns and like walks away slowly. And you hear him call from the back, "Hey, boy!" And you see very like hastily, like a little goblin come like run up. Same armor, almost identical to the other man's armor, except his looks like it's a little big on him. Get these two out of my office, take them to the High Spire. The goblin comes up to you and he says, Bugs and Mr. Grumpy, it is?
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice to meet the two of you. My name's Garen. I'll be your escort.
Nice to meet you, Garen.
If you will follow me this way.
Shall we get moving?
Yes, sir. My apologies for the delay. I assure you that everyone in Venmire isn't as rough around the edges as Mr. Zakin.
Oh, that's his name.
Oh, yes, it is.
He did not introduce himself to us.
He normally does not.
I'll be sure to tell Mrs. Silly.
All right then. Well, we should head out then. And he kind of like turns and he starts to walk real fast, and then he slows down and like looks back and waits to see if y'all are following.
I'm following.
I follow after.
He starts escorting you back towards the gate, and he kind of looks back. And says, so what you fellas your plans while in the city?
Well, we were invited to a gathering. I'm gonna go to this gathering and see what this guy wants, and then that's about it. Am I dressed shabby?
Yes.
The
You can be honest, son.
the people in you're dressed whether he kind of looks around at the people in the Etherwalk district, and you're dressed kind of similarly to the people around you, but for someone going to the High Spire, I would definitely recommend maybe stopping in at the Silken Artillery or one of the nicer shops if you want to dress to impress. I think your outfit's lovely, sir.
Thank you. I'll be sure to get some clothes to impress the people, I guess. I don't know. Now I'm self-conscious.
Oh, if you two will follow me, he kind of turns and he keeps like the way he moves. You notice like his walk. It's like someone who is used to not being noticed. He never walks a straight line. He swerves and moves through the crowds as if he knows no one is gonna move out of his way, even with his status. So it's kind of hard to keep up with him at times because he kind of like dips in and out between people. After a second or a couple minutes, y'all get back to the entrance into the High Spire. You notice as you get back to the entrance, you see the small gnomish figure has just made it back through, has just walked through the gate in front of you. There's a different guard there now. Let's see, who's there now? It's a tall, slender guard dressed in all black, similar to the one that you saw while in the Manor-Keeper's office, but instead of the long hair, he has his hair braided into like a mohawk on the top of his head. Same pale skin. And he looks down and he says, Garrick, who are these? Garrick kind of looks up at him and says, well, this is Mr. Grumpy and Mr. Blackfoot?
Mr. Bugs.
Mr. Bugs.
Blacktail.
Blacktail. They have business at the Celia estate today. Kind of looks you two over. They don't look like Celia's normal guests. All right.
I have an invitation.
He just hands out, like he just sticks out a hand. Identification. Yes, that is.
Oh, you mean the gold thing that I just got? Here.
He kind of looks at you like they all hold them like very strangely, as if they're looking at something inside of the identification and not just at the actual identification itself. This is interesting. Well, who am I to say how Silly chooses his company? You go on in.
I tip my hat to him. I walk on in.
It's at this point that Garrett kind of like doesn't even really like, as you two head in, says nothing and just turns and heads back to the Matter Keeper's office.
Do I notice that he's gone?
What's your passive perception?
Damn, it's a 12.
You do not. You notice he's
Damn.
gone after he's gone. You don't see him leave. Let's see, what's yours? Yeah, neither one of you see him leave. You just notice he's just gone.
Bye. Thanks.
So you enter the High Spire District. This is for all three of you that are not from the High Spire District. You enter onto a street that is like nothing you've ever seen. The road is decorated with the Sealy Estate is the first place that you see. And you notice the path there, the bricks almost shine, but there's a small group of them that like curve off onto the Sealy Estate that have been painted multicolored. You see on down as you look down the street, houses and spires that some of them larger than the whole villages where you grew up. You see floating arcane crystals. The streets are lit by magical lamps. It is unlike anything you've ever seen before. Whereas the closest to seeing anything like this, Grumpy, you would have seen in Steelstone, similar decor, but more for function and not so much the pageantry, but a much more technical, rough version of this well-decorated, supplied area. And you notice everyone you see on the streets, everybody's just kind of slow compared to what you just came from in the Etherwalk district. Like, nobody's in a real hurry to be anywhere. Everybody has time to just leisurely stroll. You see noble families dressed. Bugs, as you enter this district, you do feel shabby. Now, you notice all the fine,
I think we should find a clothing store.
You notice all the fine silks and like the fancy hats, and you understand what they meant. Tinsel, you are kind of oblivious to like the well-dressed better people. What you say?
I said, yeah, I figured I got like on grass.
So we'll start with Rogash. You said you were heading directly to the Sealy Estate. Are the rest of you heading directly to the Sealy Estate?
Yes.
What money do I have? Not a lot.
How much do you have?
30 gold.
You surmise that in this area, that would even buy you a sock.
It's a good thing I don't wear socks. I'm just going to go to the state. Just damn it.
All right, as you all approach, interesting enough, as you enter this district, you hear You could hear it in the other parts of the city, but you can hear it much clearer now. This loud speaker system, and you can see where it's coming from. You've all seen sending stones before, but never of this magnitude. They're all like about the size of like a small briefcase. They're kind of floating in the air. And you hear a message come from one of them saying, "Good evening, citizens of Vellrivia. This is your voice and your face, Tildor Silly, with the afternoon announcements. Matterkeeper patrols will be increased after yesterday's incident involving the drunken dwarf, a dozen pigeons, and one uncomfortable griffin. Repairs to the Etherwalk High-Spire tram line are delayed yet again after an experimental levitation engine collapsed into the river. No injuries were reported, but the fish are glowing. This announcement is brought to you by Arcano Vaults Enchantments. Secure your secrets with shining style."
That was amazing.
So you all proceed into the large, silly estate. There are two gigantic gates with giant statues of Rogash, you knew what he looked like, but the rest of you did not know what Tildor Silly looked like. There are two large gates to his estates with statues of him on either side. You see a tall, slender, you can't really tell like from the statue because it's a statue, but like very attractive man, but his face has like this shimmery quality to it, almost like the statue has been shined in the face, so the stones are more shiny than the rest, with long flowing hair, and he holds a stone in his hand. And as you approach the gates, you feel a vibration in your whatever location you keep your small identification cards, and the gates open up for you.
Cool.
The four of you enter around the same time. You all kind of meet each other at these gates and kind of see each other for the first time as you walk in.
Hello.
I don't. I immediately don't presume that people are recognizing or noticing me at all. So I just kind of like keep to myself, but also well trained into keeping poised, back straight, looking like I belong there, but just not assuming anyone gives a shit that I'm there.
All right. So as you give me a history, Rogash. Give me a history roll.
Okay, I can do that. First roll of this new character, very exciting. So 21.
21. So you and Tildor, you and Tinsel, as you get closer, you both hear a voice. Rogash! Tinsel! And you see a hand.
Oh my god.
And you see, again, Alabast. And you know, Rogash, who this is. This is Alabast Faust, the little brother of Lancelin Faust, the owner of the Silken Artillery, the most prominent attiree in the High Spire district, and a kind of seedy business that handles like information gathering and things like that. You've had several like interactions with him. You know he's like relatively like well known, and he's super friendly with everybody in the town. What would your relationship you feel like be with him?
before I get into that, I'd like to break the fourth wall a little bit.
Go
I'd
ahead.
like to explain to everybody watching right now, how many years have you had Alabaster Faust in your back pocket? Tell everybody. Tell everybody that this is not a new character.
This is a new
Go ahead.
character. Let's
No, tell everybody this name. You've had this name in your back pocket for at least a few years now.
Okay,
Tell everybody this.
I've used this name several times in different
Yes.
varieties, but this one is my favorite. So
Okay. All right.
go ahead.
Anyway, so clearly, be like everyone else in this district, I do know of him. I have. Now he's the kind of person that would have really tried to draw up conversation with me every time, making me very uncomfortable. So he's definitely dug conversations out of me against my will many times in the past. But yeah, it's just more of a, in my perspective, probably more of a in passing sort of acquaintance. His perspective may be a little different. But yeah, that's about it. I see him when I have to see him, and he enjoys seeing me more than I enjoy seeing him, I'm assuming.
He definitely does. As you like see, he comes like not running because he can't run very well, but he comes like limping up to like the four of you very well. And he's like, well, hello again. I didn't expect to see you all again so soon. Who is your friends?
Who are you talking to?
He's talking to both of you because y'all are all kind of like together, so he's just assuming that y'all are a group.
Oh, I look around kind of awkwardly.
Bugs is just looking at everything.
Yeah,
Jesus.
I kind of walk off to the side a little bit.
I don't. Alabas, how are you?
I'm doing very well. Happy to see everyone here in such rare form.
Yes, well, Mr. Seeley calls. Usually there's a good reason.
Yes, there is. He looks at Bugs and he says, Alabast. He reaches out his hand to you like, Alabast Faust, nice to meet you.
I reach my hand back out. Blacktail Bugs. Pleasure.
So you notice that
The sound of Bug's voice kind of startles Rogash. He kind of steps aside and looks back at him. And, yeah. Oh.
You like Bugs as he goes to grip you as you reach out your hand to grip his, like you notice the one arm does not really move, that's on the same side as the shorter leg, and like he reaches out to grab your hand with the you reach out with the same side as he does, and so like he grabs the, like you're both trying to shake with the same hand, and so he just grabs your hand by the back of the hand, and his grip is incredibly strong.
This feels like a euphemism.
Pleasure.
And he turns to you, Grumpy, and he says, Alabast, nice to meet you.
Grumpy, not nice to meet you.
Oh, well, that's fine.
Oh.
And he just kind of shakes your hand, and it does the same thing. The incredibly strong grip of the one hand, the other hand just does not move from his chest. Y'all watch as like he kind of looks to like one of his sleeves and like points his hand at the ground, and a little like it almost looks like the threads from his clothing start to unravel, but it forms into a small little thread creature on the ground. And he says, hey, go tell brother that Rogash is here. And you see like a small thread creature kind of like run off.
What?
What was that?
Do I know what's happening?
You do. You know that's called it's a stitchling. It is a creature that they use to like help with their stitching and artillery at the Silken Artillery.
I know who he's talking to. Who's he going to go inform of my? You know,
You would know his older brother, the owner of the Silken Artillery, Lancelin Faust. Very well known, prominent figure. Kind of like a personality wise, very counter to Tildor Silly. He's very quiet, reserved. Based on that 21 you rolled, you would know that like his business is like up front. It is a clothing store, but the back is a information network where they buy and sell and trade information and things like that.
okay, some roguish shit. Okay.
Yeah. And he kind of looks like the four of you. Well, come on, let's go find your seats.
What was that?
All right.
That was a stitchling.
It was cute.
If you'd like one, we sell them at our shop.
How much?
Well, I think those for the baser models are Lancelin sheets. They'll only run you roughly good artillery. Well, about 5,000 gold.
I see. Perfect.
Are you interested?
I don't have 5,000 gold.
Oh.
I have 30.
You don't have a brother or parents that you could just borrow it from like I do?
Not that much. My parents are farmers.
Oh. Like he looks, you see like a very confused look on his face.
What's the matter?
Well, nothing. You don't just have 5,000 gold that just
I'm turning bright fucking red right now, and I just kind of like put my hand on Faust's arm, and I just say, "I will. It's on me. He can have a stitchling on me. Just ally for him." And of course, he probably didn't assume he needed to have funds on him here. I'll take care of it.
Well, you should always have funds on you. I never leave the house without at least 50,000 gold on me.
Very responsible of you.
Gold.
Very responsible. I know we should all take heed of your wisdom, but I'll buy the stitchlings for him. So whichever one you'd like.
All right.
You don't have to buy it for me. It's fine. I'll just be sad.
Oh.
I don't know how to respond to that. I'm going to buy the stitchling for him.
Well, that's fine. We'll put it on the Donray account, and I'll have brother have it ready as soon as you all have time. You should head to the shop.
Thank you very much.
It's a pleasure. Good to see you all. He kind of turns and he limps away.
50,000 gold.
So you stand at the front entrance to the Celia estate. It's a very large, like cathedral style door. Out front you see four small goblin, would you assume are servants, very well dressed, fancy like silken suits, again making Bugs feel very underdressed.
This. He just adjusts his hat. He just.
Very insightful, sir.
I like what I'm wearing. Yeah.
Right, so do y'all proceed inside?
Yes.
As I go inside, I kind of take a deep breath and say, "This is it, Lyra." To myself, of course.
I just tip my hat to the better dressed than me goblins.
So you all, as you approach you see the door is very heavy. The reason there are 4 goblins is because it takes 2 of them on either side to push the doors open, and they push these large cathedral doors open, and you see as soon as you enter the grand hall of this Tildor Silly estate, decorated with a large table with at least 20 chairs on each side all the way down, and several smaller tables throughout the room. You see, as you look up to the sky, like a stained glass window on the far wall with an image of Tildor Silly in it, holding one of the sending stones in his hand. And then along the side, several smaller stained glass windows with different depictions of him in it. From the sky, you see almost like in Harry Potter, like floating candles and chandeliers. And in the 4 corners of this room, there are 4 different bands playing music that are somehow harmonizing together as you enter.
Bugs is going to think to himself in his head, and not out loud, this guy's a diva. Don't tell me he can read minds. Don't tell me that.
That would be crazy, wouldn't it?
It
Maybe
would.
You can, maybe you can't.
Tell me he can't.
Probably can now. You said it.
Yeah, it's canon. He can read minds. So you all enter. The goblins quickly. This room is, despite the size of this room, it is decently crowded. Like,
Thank you, Black Devil, for the 5 subs.
thank you, yes, Black Devil, for the subs. Despite the size of this room, it is decently crowded, and you all can feel, given your like magical, all of you have some kind of magical essence to you. There is a large gathering of mana, of magical energy in this place. There we go. Like you can almost feel the magical energy like in the air. One of the goblins kind of looks up at you, and you notice he's got like a small scar over his eye, and he says, "Right this way to your seats."
Yes.
And
I just follow him.
he leads you to not one of the seats along the large table in the middle, but a small rounded table where the 4 of you are seated together. There are 4 plaques, you notice, with your names on them carved into the table.
This is... I feel like somebody important. What is happening?
Does it say Donray or does it say Rogash?
It says Rogash Donray.
That's weird for me. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, it's the full name. Yeah,
I take a seat at the table. Do we order drinks now?
As you say that same goblin, he says, "What would you like?"
I want you to bring me your favorite thing that you drink.
I am a servant, sir. I am not allowed to drink.
Bring me what you would drink if you could drink.
Oh my God! Just please, if you would just bring him a dwarvish ale, please. I can't experience this anymore.
Dwarven ale. And for the rest,
You can't experience what anymore?
Just you were kind of.
I say, can one of you actually lead me to a different room for privacy?
roll a persuade. You know what?
I don't think she likes black bunnies.
He He probably just as a servant he would do it. He assumes you're talking about a restroom and he leads you to the the bathroom.
So when I'm in the bathroom, I go into the stall. I take out a pouch with the herbs back from Folia,
Okay.
Oh, you doing drugs?
and I cast a small fire on my hand, and I light the little pouch, and I stay in there for a good 10 minutes.
Smoking
Oh my gosh,
inside
she
the
is doing drugs.
bathroom?
I was joking. Holy shit. I was so joking.
Roll me a Constitution saving throw. Not down there. Right there on the saving throws. Nope, go down a little bit. Find con on there. Yep, roll me a Constitution saving throw. And that was a 21. Okay.
Well, fuck.
I was joking.
So when he got high in the bathroom.
You feel relaxed. You feel like you can function a little better and with no ill effects.
Perfect. I walk back out the bathroom with the biggest smile on my face, kind of swaying and dancing to the music. And I walk back to the table and I have a seat.
Can I smell? Can I smell it?
Roll
You
me
know what it smells like?
perception.
Why is that one so? Bitch!
You don't smell nothing.
Why did I do it twice?
You
Did
probably
I click on it twice?
might have another tab open
Shit.
or something. You don't smell nothing. She just
Yeah,
came back and she's chill.
I say, it's
Welcome
nice
back.
to meet you guys, everybody. I'm Tinsel. I didn't quite introduce myself before, but I feel much better now. I'm Tinsel Tanackle. Are you guys excited? Because I am.
I am inside. Yes. Yes, nice to meet you, Tinsel. My name is Bugs. Blacktail Bugs. Nice to
Blackfoot,
meet you.
Blacktail.
Blacktail.
Nice to meet you, Blacktail. I'll take a bow.
I'm going to tip my hat to her. She might not. Don't worry about it. No one really introduced himself. I just know Grumpy because we got arrested together.
Arrested? My God.
What did
Well,
you do?
God,
I
you're
just-
stupid.
Bug just turns and just stares directly at him. Is there a problem? I'm here now, so I didn't get in any trouble this time.
you looking at me?
Yeah.
There's no trouble. This is quite a strange night. Well, my name is Rogash Dawnray. It's good to meet you all.
It's good to meet you
all.
too. I won't put
I
my
don't know
hand
why
out.
we're here. Oh,
Put my
he pulls his
hand
hand
out
and I
to
put my
shake
head
his
out and shake him right away. Like,
Shake the hand. Tip my hat. Nice to meet you.
you as well. You as well. I really want to know why we're all here. It's very insane, to be honest.
I don't know. I just want my beer.
The little goblin comes back. There you go, sir.
Thank you.
And then as he hands it to you,
Is tipping a thing?
if you want a tip.
Tipping is not a
All you
thing.
got is 30.
Not these servants. You do not tip them. You do not pay them. No, sorry. You should, but no, that is not a thing.
As you take the beer from him, Bugs, the servant, you go to grab the beer from his hand, and the little hand starts to like grow and expand, and the form shifts into a familiar face, the statues you've seen outside. Tildor Sealy stands in front of you.
Oh shit.
Well,
That was
hello
cool.
there.
Hello.
Great to see you all have made it. He kind of looks at he looks firstly to black-tailed bugs. And how is
Yes,
the
sir.
beautiful Marina doing?
What? Who that is?
Bugs?
Wait,
Bro.
what? I zoned out for a second. What?
He looks at you and he says, "How is the beautiful Marina doing?"
Oh, shit, my bad. I zoned out so fucking hard this time. Just as beautiful as you remember her, I promise.
Excellent, excellent. And you, little leaf, how is my very angry blind friend enjoying the woods?
I kind of roll my eyes and say she's as stubborn as ever.
Excellent, excellent. And then he turns to you, Grumpy, and the old man.
Last I heard.
Great. Nice to hear all my friends are well enough to be well, but not well enough to attend my parties.
Well. Do I have the beer yet?
Yeah, he just kind of let it go after he shape shifted.
Okay. I'm just going. This is good stuff.
Yes, it is. Drink up. Enjoy the free booze.
It's free.
Yes, everything here is free.
I'm trying to look around and is there like any vegetarian dishes?
Well, of course there are. What would you like?
Do you have a menu?
Got any carrots?
So you're one of those.
What do you mean, sir? What a what, sir?
He just kind of like he snaps his finger, and like a small little like a little menu appears, and he hands it to you.
I take it and I flick through as fast as I can.
Every page just says everything you want.
I toss the menu back behind my head and I say, just bring me a salad.
Salad it is. I am not a waiter, but I guess I can accommodate you.
Thank you, sir.
Since I'm apparently serving, Mr. Grumpy, is there anything you'd like?
Quiet.
Oh, you've come to the wrong place for that, sir. You remind me a lot of him. And then he kind of like turns his head. And if it isn't the illustrious Don Ray, how's your father?
Oh, well, he is thriving and wonderful, of course. Far as I'm aware.
So just as horrible as ever.
Oh boy.
Excellent. The four of you, I'm sure you're wondering why you're here.
Yes.
Well,
Quite.
Very much so.
that is... Give me some time. Enjoy yourselves. Enjoy the party. And meet with me after. And we can discuss. I have a proposition for you. I've heard good things from your mentors. And, yeah. You will excuse me. I have to go mingle.
Which,
See you later tonight.
I suggest you all do the same.
mingle, great. Yes.
Sure. I don't think I'm dressed for it. But sure.
I gotta look around and I say, well, that was more than weird.
He seems nice enough.
What happened to the goblin?
He was the goblin.
The whole time?
He was the goblin.
You don't know.
Okay. Oh,
Good to be here.
this is a stressful night for me already.
I guess I go. I guess I should go. We should go mingle. I suppose.
Well, that I
stand
do
up
know
and
very
I'll-
well.
So,
You seem to know people here. Why don't you introduce us?
Well, all right. Look around for somebody I could possibly introduce them to that would not be very random and weird.
Okay, so the people that you see, let me pull up the list, that you recognize there. You firstly see, where's the, all right, now I got the list. Let me go to the page. And it is a very, like, crowded place. You see, give me a perception check, actually. I can't
Perception.
see what you see. It's
11.
11. As you're looking around, you see a small red hand waving at you
Oh boy.
in the crowd and like slowly trying to make its way towards you. But behind it, you see a taller, similarly dressed, similar in appearance, but not so funhouse mirror like version of Alabast. And they are making their way towards you.
Oh, yes. Well, speaking of which, here come the Faust brothers. That's a
Kinda
good place to
walk
start, I
past.
think.
I walk past him and I say, "Oh, hi!"
What hell?
Oh
Hello,
my,
Tinsel?
this is a different person. Oh,
And he kind of turns and like you see his much taller, very, like I said, very well dressed. His horns kind of like go up and they curve back on his head and then curve up, almost like a crown behind very long black or very thick black hair. He has like a small goatee and like the pointed red ears. And he kind of looks down at you and he says, "You must be Tinsel."
How did you know?
My brother has spoken at length about you.
Well, that's funny. I just met him today.
Yes, he does that. He makes friends everywhere he goes. Sometimes too many. Not a great judge of character.
Keep saying.
Wow, I think he hit
this is Blackfoot bugs and black tail bugs, and this is Angry.
Grumpy.
Grumpy, sorry. As it's very awkwardly trying to be the introducer, even though Tinsel took my thunder. This is very hard for me.
She's very elevated right now.
Well, he kind of. Firstly, but like he could almost completely ignore us. Like he looks to the people as Rogash says their names, but doesn't acknowledge them yet. He kind of looks down at like Tinsel, and like reaches out a hand.
I grab his hand.
And he kind
You
of
gotta
like
laugh.
kneels down because he's like 6'2", very short, and he like kisses your hand. And he says, "It is very nice to meet you, Miss Tinsel."
I giggle and I turn around.
He He looks to the other two. Firstly, he looks to you, Rogash, and thank you for the very awkward introduction, Don Ray.
Of course. You're welcome.
Grumpy and Black Bugs, was it?
Tail.
Black Tail.
Black tail.
Nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you too.
New in town. Yes?
Yes. Yes, we are.
Yeah.
Looking for any work or any if you want to fit in more in this district, you come by the Silken Artillery and we'll get you taken care of.
I greatly appreciate it.
No problem. He kind of like, he looks at Rogash and he kind of pulls, like, he kind of like gestures for you to kind of like pull off to the side.
Yes, sir.
Who the hell are these people? And why are they here?
I have no idea. I don't know. We were all introduced together at once. We were invited here by Seeley, sat at the same table with like carvings. My whole name, my first name was there. I don't understand what's going on.
Look at
But I don't know. Yes.
your father would be very upset.
But what? I didn't do it. My father's always upset.
This kind of company, it does not reflect well on the Don Ray name.
Neither does declining an invitation to a gathering. I don't know what else I'm supposed to do.
You do what you must. I am going to make myself scarce. These don't look like the types that are good for your reputation.
What reputation is that?
For you, not much of one, but I still have standing in the city.
Your warning is very appreciated, Mr. Faust.
If you're going to be
Thank you.
associating with these types, you bring them by the shop, we can at least make them look the part.
Right.
He turns back to the other three of you and he says, "It was very nice making your acquaintance. If you need anything else of me, my brother will be happy to assist. I have." He pretends like somebody's calling him and he just kind of walks off.
Did I hear all of that?
Did you want to attempt to hear all of that?
I have giant ears.
Roll a perception to try to like eavesdrop.
A what? Perception?
Perception.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Tell me.
Yeah, you heard about 90% of that.
Damn. You sure you want to be seen with us? We seem to have a very bad reputation for standing here. And trying to make friends.
Who are you talking to?
What?
Who are you talking to?
You!
Oh! Well, I think we should probably get you all dressed in a less conspicuous fashion. That way these people won't be so prejudiced against you all.
Well, I don't care what they say. I'm not getting rid of my hat.
I don't think you'll have to balance.
Oh.
What did you just say to me?
I don't think your hat is the problem.
You damn right my hat's not the problem.
Why are we fighting? What did I say now?
Who's fighting?
Why did I get offered a drink?
You should get a drink. This is very good.
I need more than ale right now.
As you say this, another
There's
little
more.
goblin comes up with a tray of drinks.
Can I
I
take
look
the
over
tray
drinks
from
and
him?
go, no, I don't. I don't. I need.
You just gotta
Excuse
lift,
me.
lift the whole tray up and sit it on the table.
Thank you.
Listen, sir, the young, I call the goblin and said, I
Yes,
know
sir.
we are in Tildor Seeley's estate, and I know that you have Fey whiskey here somewhere. I need it. Please and thank you.
I just take a sip of all the different drinks.
Roll a
Just a sip.
Roll a persuasion roll, guys.
18.
Good persuasion.
That's. I'll see what Mr. Seeley has in his private stock.
Thank you so much. Very much. Thank you.
Like he runs off. As he does, you keep kind of looking around the room, Rogash. The next figure that you notice that you recognize is Seraphine Thorn, the head of the Mana Keepers, dressed in her
Oh no.
very stern look. She's not there. Like she looks like almost like she's patrolling. Very stern Mana Keeper outfit, both swords at her side. You see the long, like black hair put up in like a tight bun. Like the dark skin, like the eyes are just kind of like, as she's walking through, like scanning the crowd for any kind of threat. And she gets to your group and she looks at you. Like one of
At
her
the group or
hands-
just him?
She looks at the group and like one of her hands rests on her sword and says, "Identifications now."
I pull mine out immediately.
They're all fine. They're all guests of Mr. Seeley.
I didn't ask you. She kind of looks.
I just handled it, okay.
She looks over the 3 IDs and like just. She doesn't even hand them back to you. She tosses them on the table and turns and walks away.
Bitch.
So, amongst the rest of the guests, hold up, before I say anything else, is there anything else y'all would like to do? Like during this event?
I like to drink.
You are.
I mean,
The goblin returns with your very strong Fey whiskey.
Thank you.
I'm just sipping.
So you all kind of like after a while, kind of like settle into a groove where it's like just kind of the 4 of you just chilling in your little corner, and like people come up and with the occasional greeting and pass on about their way, and y'all do this. Like you get the impression that after a while, y'all are that table amongst the party. Like,
We're the popular table.
sure.
No.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah. Popular.
Well,
Uh, the events start to kind of die down. People start to leave. You don't see Seeley hardly at all throughout this whole event.
Right.
Until it gets close to the end, where a lot of the less notable figures have left. Now that it's thinned out, like Rogash, you notice you sitting at the end of the table in the seat next to Tildor's, the Archmage of the High Spire District and the leader of Venmire, Lysandra, sits.
oh,
She
oh,
kind of.
Is she looking over our way at all? We just
She is-
notice the table. Is she?
This is one of the few times you've seen Tildor. You see him whisper into her ear, and then she looks directly at your group.
Oh no. Okay.
Do we all notice that she looks?
What's your perception? You don't, Bugs.
Gotcha.
Your passive perception is all that is trash. So no, you don't.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm starting to feel suspicious, like I'm being cornered. Like I'm starting to have a panic attack. Like we're being kind of like rounded up like cattle, and we're being displayed in front of everyone to be sacrificed. And I'm panicking. I don't like it.
But you
Are you
Is she
saying
coming
this all out
towards us?
loud?
No, this is what my face is saying as I'm
I just-
hyperventilating.
I just slide you a drink.
What?
I look at him
what?
and I
What is
say-
it?
Are you okay?
Hi.
That is a letter.
I
You
think
be
I
a
know
singer.
what you need, friend.
I drink whatever you slid to me. I don't know what it is. But to the back, like to the neck, take it like all the way down. I just want to know why we're here. That's all. I want to know why we're all here.
We'll find out. Everything is
Everybody's
fine.
looking at us.
Then smile and wave.
Hey.
Not like that.
Okay.
The other smile.
Oh,
Like
I
this.
should be used to this. I should be used to this. I know how to do this, but I've never been the center of attention.
So the party continues. Y'all continue to get the same kind of like intrigued looks, but no one else really approaches you. As the last guests kind of like dwindle out, you all see at the top of a large staircase stands Tildor, and he kind of looks to your group and he gestures.
Gonna hop up. Go up the stairs.
I'm gonna follow Bugs because he's not scared at all.
I'll follow behind them.
Gotta follow.
So he leads you
Get the silver one.
upstairs and into a back section of his house where you see frantically a group of people that are not as fancily dressed. They're like writing scrolls, and you see a bunch of smaller like sending crystals set up, and you hear them like sending out news and all that. You gather that where the front of his house is for like spectacle and like parties and things, the back of his house is all business. He runs the silly broadcasting network from this location.
So he's the opposite of a bullet. Party in the front, business in the back.
Exactly.
Hell of a haircut.
Want to see that?
Well, I was wondering if you all would stay to the end.
Of course we would.
Yeah.
So
Only
what is
reason
all
I
this
came.
about? Why are we here?
You are here because, well, partially through recommendation, partially because I had no one else to call. How would the four of you like to be heroes?
Heroes, you
Come
say?
again?
Heroes.
I look around at like the bunch of us and I say, I don't think we look like heroes.
Well, of course you don't.
Well,
Not yet.
I am clad in armor with shield and sword. I kind of.
You've been kind of crying half of the night.
Okay, then. What do you mean by this, sir?
So, the four of you, the three of you specifically, I'll get to you, Rogash.
Okay.
I've heard great things about you. Your mentors,
Oh.
Garen, Lyra, Marina, they're old friends of mine. They told me the three of you are very capable and magically inept, despite your humble upbringings.
Bugs hears that and he just starts rubbing the back of his head like, oh, shucks. She's usually yelling at me.
So, I had an idea. We have a lot of officials and law enforcement, and we have the mana keepers that are well known, but what we don't have are idols, celebrities, heroes. I think that could be the four of you.
Are you blind?
Want to manufacture heroes.
Yes. Heroes come from unlikely sources. You all look like the unlikely of sources.
For sure. So what do you need us to do? How do we do that?
Well, it's very simple. What we're going to do is, I'm going to help you, and you're going to help me. I hear things through various sources. I send you to take care of them. You report back to me, and I can broadcast the news before anyone else hears of it.
Forgive me, Miss Cecily, but these aren't going to be circumstances you also manufacture, are they?
Of course not. These are going to be legitimate problems. You all get to help people with legitimate problems at the same time. Don't you all want to do good?
Good for
I
who,
need to get
exactly?
Stronger. Yeah, what he said.
For anybody. For people who don't have people to do good for them. The mana keepers can't go everywhere. They don't go everywhere. They go where the important people are. They don't go to places like they don't go to Glowdown unless it's to oppress. They don't go to the smaller towns. They don't help the small people.
Don't help anyone but their own people, really.
Exactly.
I see.
My brother included.
Him especially.
Well, I came here to get stronger, and this would make my mentor very proud. So I'm in.
Excellent, excellent. One second. He pulls out a sending stone. Hello, citizens of Vallrivia. This is Tildor Silly with the late night news. Mana Keepers have apprehended 2 suspects in connection with the recent artifact smuggling ring. The suspects maintain their innocence, though their bag of holding, full of stolen goods, says otherwise. Also, the weather mages assure you that the sudden downfall of snow in the Etherwalk district was intended and necessary for research. This message has been brought to you by the Silken Artillery, where every stitch whispers a secret and every thread holds a promise. Anyway, what are we saying? You all were agreeing?
No, just me. I don't know what everybody else is doing.
Well, honestly, this aligns with my oath to the order. So, just if it's legitimate, I'm okay with this. Honestly.
Excellent.
I'm sorry, but who could have possibly recommended me to you, Cecilia? I don't understand that.
No one. You were my pick.
All right.
Yeah. As you very well know, the other three were picked by my dear friends who never visit me. And you see on his desk like a small globe that's got almost like a 3D image in it of what you would assume is like you see a young, very pale, smaller version of him. Another blue-skinned female. A young half-elf whose eyes are covered. And behind them stands a dwarven male. And the three of you each recognize one of these figures as younger versions of your mentors.
Damn, she still got it.
Yes, she does. We all grew up here in the slums, in the worst parts of this town. And we said we'd make things better. The other three chose to run off to their own little corners and make things better their way, but I stayed. I think things need to be better here first in the capital. And I think you all can help me do that.
I can't disagree with that at all.
I think it depends very much on what exactly you want us to do.
I just want you to help people. I hear stories through my network of impoverished, downtrodden people in the worst states you could imagine. And I alone don't have the power to help them. But I can inform you. You do what is needed. You report back to me. I report it. I tell of your exploits and how you helped save the day. I make you heroes, and you give me news.
I don't really see a reason not to.
So, we have a deal.
Bugs and Grumpy.
Sure, why not?
I do like helping people, but I'll do it on one condition.
You name it.
I keep my hat.
That is a rather strange condition, but if that's what it takes, you can keep the hat.
I
Deal.
don't think anyone's after your hat.
I was going to ask for the hat.
He can't have my hat.
I'm not going to. I don't want your hat.
It's a lovely hat.
It is indeed a lovely hat, but I do not want it. So, now that you all have agreed, follow me this way. And he kind of leads you off to like a side area.
Oh, starting right now, okay.
Yes, of course. So, I've heard a lot about all of you and your talents and your skills, but I've never seen them myself. So I'm curious as to what you all can do.
Yes.
And he kind of like, you notice like he's like kind of casually like taking like steps like back away from you. So I apologize for this next part. And he pulls a lever and the ground drops from underneath you. You all slide down into a pit in the ground.
Oh no. Nope.
I'm screaming.
I
Why am I
Bugs
not
is laughing.
surprised?
So,
I'm gonna make him pay us good for this.
how many of you have dark vision?
Bitch, do I have dark
I
vision?
have.
I'm pretty sure everybody has it
I-
except for Bugs.
I
That's
have
crazy. I really keep picking players and characters that don't have dark vision.
So
Did I at least give? No, I didn't.
everybody except Bugs, who is completely blind, you all fall into this pit. As you look around, you don't really see much. You see probably about 30 or 45 feet in front of you. You can't quite make out what it is, but you see some kind of form slightly shift, and you hear like creaking and what sounds like the turning of gears. I need y'all to roll initiative for me.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, I'm switching dice. Definitely switching dice. Hang on.
Up right there next to the 13, where it says the +1 next to your armor class. Right, up, over, other way. You see the 13 next to that. There you go. Okay.
Oh no. Oh gosh.
All right, let me roll their initiative. Okay. Rogash,
Yeah,
you got your yours didn't roll. What was your initiative?
9.
Okay, 9. So Tinsel is up first. You, with your dark vision, see what looks to be, as it stands up, a large humanoid metallic figure about 30 feet away from you. There we go.
Okay. So Tinsel is feeling like she's taken down stronger than this with her mentor. So she's a bounty hunter, and she's ready to just jump in it, and she's gonna cast entangle.
All right, what does Entangle do?
Grasping weeds and vines sprout from the ground, and it turned the ground in the area into difficult terrain. And a creature in the area, when you cast the spell, must succeed on a strength saving throw
Okay.
or be restrained.
You pull up your roll 20, you can see the map. Alright, so strength saving throw. His strength is +3, and he rolled a natural 20. So he is not restrained.
Right.
Okay.
And how big is the area?
Let's see. 20-foot square.
All right, and you want to cast it up under him?
Yeah.
I'll draw that. So that area around him is rough terrain. All right, so that's your action, bonus action, and are you going to move?
I'm gonna take a step back because it didn't do anything.
All right. And y'all see, y'all kind of see, everybody except Bugs. Bugs, you don't see anything. You just hear gears and vines in the darkness. The rest of you see, like, as Tinsel creates this area of, like, vines and all that, this large automaton kind of, like, just pull itself out of them. and just kind of stands there. Up next is its turn, and it is gonna move. What's its movement? Right here, and you see Rogash as this figure like looks down at you, and he is going to make a single slam attack directly into your shield. I should roll to hit before I roll the damage. That is
Should do that, yeah.
11 to hit.
No, that isn't in my shield. You're correct.
Say what?
No, it doesn't hit.
That does not hit. So he is going to make a two slam attack, second slam attack at you, and that is a 22 to hit.
That does hit.
Y'all watch as the large fist come down and slams into Rogash. You take 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ooh.
And that's gonna be his turn. So you hear from the top of the pit, try not to die down there.
Right now.
Bugs, it is your turn.
Dang. So I can't see nothing.
You see like the sparks coming off of the shield as it clashes when Rogash blocks the attacks. But yeah, it is completely dark down here. There's like a faint light coming from the top of this pit, but yeah, you're almost in complete darkness.
Okay, so the sparks flew. I saw it for like a split second, and then it just went back to darkness.
Yeah, so you have a general idea of what direction it is,
But I can't see it.
you can't see. No.
Okay. So I'm gonna cast Pratfall on it because I don't have to see it
Okay.
for that one. And I'm going to use the second one. The tiny particles blow in your target's face, causing it to sneeze. The target must succeed on a Constitution saving throw
Okay. So
or have disadvantage on its first attack roll on its next turn.
okay, so you do this, and the particles, like, you hear the particles like blowing, but what you hear is like almost like little drops hitting against like a solid metal surface. You get the idea that this creature cannot sneeze or be affected by this.
Okay. Alright. It's a motherfucking robot. Okay, got it. Probably. I would have to. Oh.
Are you
Damn.
okay?
I could have done the strobing light. There's one with strobing lights, and it would have made me be able to see him.
Well, I mean, you could have, but you know.
I can use my bonus action for an attack, right?
You use your action for a spell, so no.
No, right?
Pull back up your Discord.
Okay. Not even the cantrip. Okay. Yeah, I can't do nothing then.
If it's a bonus action cantrip.
Yeah. You have a cantrip that's
Nah.
then yeah, no, that's it. So that's
The only bonus action I have is Healing Word, which I can't use.
Alright, so it's the end of your turn, Bugs.
Oh yeah, I can't do fuck. So
So Rogash, it is your turn.
All right. I guess we're doing this. I am just going to dig in and pull my sword out and swing at this dude. What do we go here? What do we got here? Got here. And my machine. Here it is. Longsword. One-handed. Obviously, I have a shield.
All right, roll it.
17 to hit.
That definitely hits.
All right. And I'm going to use my bonus action to throw a divine smite on this.
All right.
So that is 12 slashing plus my divine smite. I get one free divine smite. And that is going to be 6 more radiant damage on top of that.
All right. So, what does your divine smite look like? I'm assuming it casts some light to give bugs a temporary sight of the area.
Correct. So the way it works is when I hit, and then all of a sudden my blade will start to glow bright, hot white like the sun. And then you will start to see these beautiful, like, what language would it be for Leora? What language would it be? Elvish, Sylvan, Celestial?
Celestial.
So you see these like celestial writings kind of etch across the blade, and then it is this almost like as bright as the sun as it slashes in, and it creates this huge burst of lights where it hits. So that is my divine smite.
All right, so y'all see as that kind of like cuts across the torso of this metallic being, and it doesn't dig deep into it, but it leaves like a glowing imprint, giving you some source of light so you can tell where it is. What else you doing with your turn? I was about to say,
That's the whole thing.
All right, Grumpy, it's your turn.
I move up here. Then I attack with booming blade.
Okay.
That's there. Does a 10 hit?
What is his armor class? A 10 does not hit.
And then I cast armor of Agassiz on myself.
That's a bonus action. So wait, hold on. Is that a? We talked about
That
this.
is bonus action.
Yeah. So
It's bonus action for him because of something.
Yeah.
So yeah, something rather.
Mm.
So like you swing out with your booming blade. It hits, but it doesn't do what you want it to do, and it kind of like cleaves off the armor, not really doing any damage. You immediately recover and cast your armor of Agathist. Y'all see it's like the sharp, glowing armor kind of coats his body. Except for you, Bugs. You don't see shit.
Booming blade is not a bonus action.
Do what?
Is it?
Is it part of the attack action? Is that what it is?
Yeah, booming blade is an action where you
it's
make an attack as part of it.
Right. Yeah. So that's okay. I've never legitimately used booming blade.
Me neither. All right. You doing anything else with your turn, Grumpy?
No, that was it.
All right. So back to Tinsel.
Is there anything that I can cast that can give it like light in the room for bugs?
Do you have light?
I mean, if you have anything that could set stuff on fire. You have nothing. What is elementism? Yeah, you can use elementism, make like some embers and give some low light.
Hopefully that'll help. I'm gonna cast that, and little lights form around the room, and then I can get a bonus action.
That's a spell. That's an action spell. So unless you have a bonus action spell, no.
Okay.
Well, it's gotta be a cantrip, right?
Yeah. Well, you can cast Healing Word as a bonus action, since you're casting that. Wait.
Well, elementalism is a cantrip, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, then she's good. She can cast anything where she wants to.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can cast Healing Word and heal if you want to as an action, or as a bonus action, since you're using the cantrip. If anybody, I don't think anybody needs healing yet, though. Nobody's taking any damage.
Yeah, I don't think nobody took any damage.
Rogash has.
Oh, well then I cast Healing Word on Rogash.
Hey, that's
all right.
massive.
Roll your healing. And so now as she casts elementalism, it creates underneath the glowing underneath the large automaton a small pile of like embers give off a little low light, so to like kind of highlight the figure, so it's visible to you now. Blacktail, you can see it kind of like the armor shines off of the embers, so you have a general idea of where it is.
Nice.
Well, thank you.
And that's 8 HP. Thank you so much, Tinsel.
Why did everybody move?
Bruh. I just had a terrible thought in my head. Like, now that I can see, I just say what they said in Fairly Odd Parents. I can see. I can fight.
Immediately die. And it's gonna be his turn, and he is gonna take one swing at Grumpy and one swing at Rogash. So the first one at Rogash is a 20 to hit.
God, yep.
Does he still get disadvantage?
Why would he get disadvantage?
Because of the pratfall.
No, he doesn't. Because he's an automaton, the pratfall it doesn't cause him to sneeze or anything like that. So the effect wouldn't have taken hold.
Damn.
I mean,
I tried.
I'm just being technical about it. You know, he ain't got no nose to sneeze. Rogash, you take.
It's magic. Make it up.
10 points of bludgeoning damage as one of the large fists comes down and just smacks you across the top of your head. And then that is a natural 20 against Grumpy.
Jesus.
Ooh.
God. We finna die.
There.
How you average 10 HP on the first fucking battle of the kid? Why?
I didn't mean for this to happen.
Okay.
Grumpy, you take 18 points of bludgeoning damage.
Puta madre.
Like, the other fist comes down and just blasts into your armor of Agathis, though. So, yeah. There's that.
Yeah, so he takes 5 damage, cold damage.
Yeah. He is not resist. That's weird. Yeah.
The good news is you got temporary hit points, so that eats up 5 of that damage. That's good.
So y'all watch as like the second fist comes down and just hits Grumpy square in the chest, and like a just spray of jagged ice shards flies back into the robot. Bugs, it is your turn.
It's crazy. Well, since I can see him now, I can't move my token. I can't move my token. I was gonna move my token behind him.
Oh, well there you go.
Thank you. About right there. I think that's 10, 5, 10, 15,
Yeah.
20, 25. Yeah, about right there. And I was going to use... Oh, it doesn't have a mind, does it?
That's. I mean, yes, technically.
Okay. Okay. In that case, I'll use Dissonant Whispers, which is a Wisdom 13.
Okay.
I don't know why I rolled it.
Wisdom
I just clicked cast.
16.
Sorry. Be on a fail save. Okay, so that didn't work.
Well, he still takes damage on a fail, doesn't he?
It
Not with a
says
cantrip.
it just says on a failed save.
Yeah,
It
cantrip
takes
sucker save.
3d6. Available to move as far away from you as it can. It's gonna save it. On a successful save, the target takes half as much damage
Yeah,
only.
he still takes damage, so roll your damage.
Okay, so
What? It's not a cantrip. It's
Yeah, you're thinking of vicious mockery.
4.
Dissonant Whispers is not a cantrip. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. No, I'm not. That's different too.
So
Takes
you take-
4.
All right, so you.
Line Sliver?
I don't know what you're thinking of. I thought you were talking about vicious mockery, but so you what do you whisper to this autonomous creature?
I'm gonna call McClank. No, I'm not. It's fine.
What's
Oh, you don't know about that? Never mind. I don't know how Twitch feel about that word yet. I'm gonna tell him that his gears are backwards, and his head is too small for his body.
all right. So you whisper.
Just stupid shit in his ear.
You whisper this, and like you notice like a little like the head kind of like nods to the side a little bit. And it kind of looks at you in your direction. What else you doing with your turn?
Nothing. Like the only other. Well, Ooh. Is a bonus action a creature other than yourself within you hear gain whisper. I can do bardic inspiration.
You can.
That's a bonus thing. I'm gonna use bardic inspiration. I'm gonna give it to Grumpy.
All right. How do you
Three.
inspire?
I tell jokes.
You tell jokes. So
Let's hear it.
yeah, tell a joke.
Just on the spot like this. Okay. All right. Let's see. What's not a racist joke that I can tell? Also tell like dad jokes. As you're Grumpy. God damn it. I can't think of one. Oh. Put me on the spot, dog.
We got to get you a joke book. Not joke book.
I got it. Oh, you know what? I'm not doing this.
Just say you play your instrument. How about that?
Hey, Taylor.
I don't even think I have an instrument. I don't
Taylor,
think. Yes.
what happens when you put a funny bone in soup?
What happens when you put a funny bone in a suit?
Yeah, and soup. Soup.
Oh, and soup.
Yeah,
I don't
comes a laughing stock.
know.
Grumpy,
I look at. God damn it, that's a good one. I look at Grumpy, and I say, Grumpy, why do melons have weddings? Because they can't elope.
you get inspiration. I feel like Grumpy is the worst person to tell the jokes to. It's just- I
Makes
feel
it
like
funny.
it would take inspiration away from him. All right, Grumpy, you are inspired. And it is Rogash's turn.
Okay. I'm going to use my bonus action.
Okay.
Oh damn. Well, it's not.
I'm going to use my bonus action. Wait a minute. Never mind. I'm going to swing at the motherfucker and attack him.
All right, swing at him.
That's a natural 20.
Nice, nice.
Hell
For a
yeah.
total of what?
For a total of 26.
That doesn't
But it
hit.
doesn't matter because it's a natural 20.
Doesn't hit. Nah, that hits.
It's a natural 20.
It hits. Roll your damage.
Now, are we doing the normal, just double the dice, or are we doubling, or how are we doing crits?
We'll do double the dice.
So, why didn't it? Okay, there you go. So that is 8, but I'm also going to use a bonus action to throw Searing Smite on top of that.
All right. More smite.
Searing Smite. Extra 1d6 fire damage. And takes 1d6 fire damage at the beginning of its turn. And then makes a Constitution save every turn.
All right, so
You have to save the save in order to not continue taking fire damage.
So he just
Make
on
sense?
fire.
All right, we're good.
Do I have a little symbol for fire? I'm gonna assume this is fire. Yeah, so he on fire. So he takes 1d6.
So that's 3 fire damage first.
Okay.
And now he's going to take that fire damage every turn.
So y'all can definitely see him now because he is on fire. The metal is burning like white hot as Rogash sticks his blade into this thing, and the heat channels from his blade into the automaton and causes it to glow white hot with fire. Grumpy, it is your turn. You can add your inspiration if you want to that roll. What is it? Taylor, is it like a? Will you add a D10 to it? What does how bardic inspiration work again?
1d6.
Oh yeah, you add 1d6. You can add a d6 to that roll if you want to try to hit. Still does not hit.
Damn.
Y'all see as like Grumpy reaches out with like this really cool like glowing thunder gauntlet, and somehow the automaton manages to just put an arm up and deflect the blow off. You doing anything for your movement or your bonus action, Grumpy? I can't hear you, Chris. You muted.
Oh, I'm casting Armor of Agafist again with my
All right.
my bonus action. I'm not moving.
All right. So that brings it to Knuckle of Tinsels.
Since Grumpy took all the damage, I'm gonna cast Healing Word on him.
Okay. Is it doing that thing again? Just hit refresh when it starts doing that. So Grumpy, you heal for 14. All right, that's your bonus action. Wait, is that action or bonus action? I always forget the healing word. Yeah, what else you doing? You can cast a cantrip, and that is it.
No, that's it.
All right. So it is back to the automaton, and he's starting to look. He's in pretty bad shape. You notice as he's moving, the gears are kind of like you can hear the grinding inside the body, and like the arms are kind of like. Whereas it was a smooth motion before when he raised the arms to strike you, it is very much like telegraphed now, and it like one of the arms raises very piston-like, and it like the body does a complete 360, and it spins around to punch at you, Bugs, from behind. That is a 9 to hit.
Does not hit.
And he's going to take the second attack frustrated at you also. And that is a 19 to hit.
That hits.
You take...
Oh.
You take 15 points of bludgeoning damage. As this second strike from this like smoldering robot. Oh, and he has to. He takes the fire damage on his turn too, right? Rogash.
Yeah, and he can do the con save again.
You said
Or
15?
again for the first time, I guess.
He rolled a natural 1, so he takes. You want to roll the damage, or you want me to roll it?
I'll roll it.
You go ahead.
You said 15?
Now it's a 1, but he takes the damage first and then rolls to end the spell.
Okay. All right.
That's 1 more fire damage.
Yep. And yes. Blackfoot. That is a 15.
Black tail.
Black tail. I will get there.
Black tail.
And is he gonna do anything else?
Black tail. To be fair, it was Blackfoot for a long time.
And it is your turn, Blacktail.
Okay. Quick question.
Yes.
Where do you know that a weapon is a light weapon? Like, will it say like white, light in like the properties, or?
Yeah.
Does it say light or just finesse? I always see finesse.
No, finesse and light are 2 different things. Finesse means you can use your dex. Light means it's light.
Oh,
But it was saying properties.
how was 2 pounds not light?
2 pounds? Try
2
holding
pounds.
2 pounds with one hand forever and not get tired, bro.
Like a 9mm, like, never mind. What are you doing, Taylor?
Wouldn't know, Sean.
Huh?
I was gonna hit him with my rapier and then use like what was it, 2 weapon fighting,
You can do that.
and use the gun, but it's not light.
They got to be light, yeah, if you do ever
Oh.
fighting.
which is stupid.
You
But
don't have a dagger?
with-
You don't
yes,
have- You don't have one equipped though.
it does say light, doesn't it? That's crazy. That's actually insane. I'm gonna use the rapier. I'm proficient in that.
Roll it. That hits.
That's a 19.
Poke, poke.
Then I'm gonna do the damage there. That's 7.
He's looking real bad. As you just
And that,
poke at him with your rapier.
I'm gonna ask another question that might be a dumb question. Since that was like an attack with a weapon, I can't use like a first level spell, can I?
Nope.
Okay. Well, that's might be about it, honestly, because I can't do nothing else. Unless I'm missing something. I should equip that goddamn dagger, but I didn't expect it. Not a bonus action thing. That's action. Yeah, I'll just end right there.
Rogash, it is your turn.
I'm excited about that. That is fine. Okay. New character, y'all.
Pretty much. It was fun playing bugs while it lasted.
I'm gonna go ahead. How close is Bugs to me?
Bugs is
Oh, he's on the other side of this motherfucker.
yeah, he's
All right.
10 feet from you. 15 feet.
Cool. I am going to use my bonus action to cast Shield of Faith on Bugs.
Okay.
I appreciate it.
Which means I'm not going to be able to smite with this attack, then I'm going to swing at this bitch.
Swing at him. Swing low. Sweet cherry. Oh, I can't see your attacks on that.
Oh, that's a 25. Oh, so close.
Well, that hits. That definitely hits. It's not a natural 20, but you know, it's the next best thing.
10 points of slashing damage, baby.
Y'all watch as Rogash just continuously just hacks away at this thing. As he brings the large, very fancy, very expensive sword down, he cleaves off one of the arms of the automaton. And yeah, he's looking real bad. You notice like the automaton just kind of looks down at his like the stump where his arm used to be.
Damn.
Anything else you doing, Rogash?
That's it. Remember, though, Bugs, you got extra 2 to your AC.
All right, Grumpy, it is your turn.
I will booming blade again. Or try to hit.
All right. That definitely
That's
hits.
a 23.
Damn. Just thought of something.
That's
Whatever. All right. Is it dead?
8 points of thunder damage.
So that. Y'all
Does
watch
it do thunder damage, or does it only do thunder damage if he moves after the fact?
My gauntlets
Okay.
are thunder damage. So
Moving blade also means he can't move, or else he takes more damage.
and he has disadvantage against everyone but me.
Did they change? They did change a bunch of stuff.
No, it doesn't say anything about if you move.
It used to be booming blade used to be if you move, you take thunder damage. After you get hit.
Yeah,
That's what it used to be.
He does.
yeah. Yeah, booming blade, you take thunder damage if you move, but it gives the weapons normal damage when I hit, and my
Right.
weapon deals thunder damage.
Right, because you have those. That's the armor gauntlet thingies. The artificers are cool.
It's so confusing because you've been saying the spell's called booming blade, and like in my head I'm picturing you with a sword, but I know it's through the things, so it's like okay.
Yeah, it's my gauntlet.
Yeah. So y'all watch as Grumpy you see his hand begin to glow with arcane thunder energy, and in one like large swoop, he just sweeps across, knocks the head from this automaton, and the body falls limp on the ground.
Yeah.
That is
Woo!
the end of y'all's first combat. Y'all,
We survived.
you hear it from like up. Good job, guys.
I stay under my breath. This man is crazy.
Is everybody okay?
I'm fine.
I just put a thumbs up while I'm bleeding all over the place.
All right, I'm gonna go over to Bugs, and I'm gonna put my hand on him.
What you putting your hand at?
Your chest. Roughly how many hit points are you missing? If you had to guess.
How many am I missing?
Yeah, if you had to guess, tell me how many you think you might be missing.
Well, my math would tell me 13.
13. I'm gonna go ahead and do all 15 of my lay on hands.
My
On
math
him?
is wrong. That shit was supposed to be 15.
Are you missing 15?
I'm missing exactly 15. So
Okay, I'll use all my lay on hands on Bugs. So you got all 15 HP back. Anyone else hurt? Everybody else okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
thank you.
I'm fine.
Thank you kindly.
That was reckless, Sealy.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna equip that dagger now.
He
What I'm
kind of
gonna
like tosses y'all a rope down into the pit.
Son of
Tinsel,
a bitch.
you go first.
Okay, so I climb up the rope, and then I think halfway. Well, question first. Can I turn into a bird? Yes or no?
No, not into a flying creature. Yeah.
No, not a flying creature. No.
That's fucked. That's crazy. You know what? Instead of climbing up that rope, I'm gonna turn into a rat and crawl into somebody's pocket. I'm gonna crawl into Grumpy's pocket.
Hey man, let's use our shit. Why not?
Why not?
Right.
Crawls
I
into
say,
your armor.
I say, Tinsel, go first, and then she turns into a rat and goes in the dwarf's pocket. And go, cool, Bugs, go first.
I'm just gonna walk up there with the rope. Should have been paying attention more to my character sheet.
That's what I always say. Read your character sheets. That's my one shit that I always say.
I'm just gonna write this shit down one day.
You should. Or get cards.
There's too many
like,
things that's not immediately in your face that you forget to click on. But yeah, I climbed the rope.
So you all make your way up the rope. You get to the top. You see Silly's like kind of like sitting in a chair off to the side. The rope is actually being held by a very large like drow, like female drow. She's got golden eyes. Like her eyes are like shiny, but her skin is almost like pitch black. It's just long black hair that's like braided in two braids and comes around under her neck into a single braid. and like she's on the taller side. She's probably like 6'1", and she's like holding the rope.
Describe her arms.
Large and muscular.
Okay.
More
All right.
description.
With
Okay.
I'm not.
Keep going.
You know what? No.
Keep going.
Are they sweating?
No. She's not even breaking a sweat.
No.
Uh,
As you all like she pulls you all out of the pit. She looks over at Bugs, or not Bugs. She looks over at Sildor. She says, "That'll be all, May." And then she kind of like nods her head, yeah, and walks off.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well, that was fun. You all did.
Not the word I'd use.
Well, no one died, and you all did exceedingly well for your first excursion.
We passed your test.
It wasn't really a test. It was just more of a learning exercise to see how well you all work together.
Well, what do you think?
I think you all need work. But
I mean, it was our first time fighting together.
1 second. And then you see a little goblin run in with a newspaper, and he pulls out the sending stone. Good afternoon, citizens of Venmire. It is your humble host, Tildor Silly, with the afternoon news. The annual Venmire Cheese Festival has been moved indoors after last year's rat swarm incident. The organizers are optimistic. The council has authorized a strict curfew after the last few disappearances in the High Spire and Etherwalk districts. This message is brought to you by Madam Muffin's Cafe. Muffins baked with love and sparked with magic. What were we saying?
The what? The disappearances.
What?
People have been disappearing as of late, yes. Just ongoing investigations, if I understand.
Yeah. That's not important right now.
I think it's important.
Not important to our business right now. There's people handling that. There's other sources that are going to get that information before I do. So that's not our priority.
I see.
Our priority is a small town to the northwest of here called Kinto. There's been some incidents with automatons similar to that one that you just faced going wild and terrorizing the town. There's no magically inept or mana keeper presence in the town, so they're having a hard time.
I've been there recently, actually.
Ah, have you?
I have.
So you know the people there.
Well, I'm not sure I know people. I've just been there on mission very recently.
Well, then you should have no problem finding the way. Are there any questions?
Do we have a deadline
So many.
to this?
I'm sorry. What was that, Little Leaf?
It's tinsel. And do we have a deadline? Or can we rest before we go off and just do whatever you want us to do?
Certainly, you take all the time you need, but just don't let someone else get the story before you do. If there's you need rest, I have several rooms available. There's lodgings in any of the districts where you'd feel comfortable. I can provide an allowance of sorts to get you all comfortable in the city.
An allowance would be great.
He's broke.
kind of waves his hand. May, bring the bags. And he brings in 3 like sacks of gold, and he hands them to. He looks at Rogash, and he says, "I take it you won't be needing my assistance."
I'll be fine. The DM still hasn't informed me of how much money I would have on me, but it's a lot.
I will put it in your thing right now. The May comes back out with like 3 large sacks, and she hands them to Grumpy, Bugs, and Tinsel. You open them up, and they contain 2,000 gold apiece.
Well, thank you.
Thank you. This is so generous.
Yes, it is. Don't get used to it. I am wealthy, but I am not Donray wealthy. So this is a one-time thing. All the money you make going forward is your own.
I sink into my armor a little bit when he says Don Ray wealthy. It's so embarrassing.
Why are you hiding?
I just don't like attention.
Too late for that, son. You say? Sorry.
You said you offer housing. Tell me more.
Oh, that's too much. Yes, well, as you can see, my manor is rather large. If you'd like to stay here, you can take one of the many rooms, or if you want to find your own place somewhere in town, that's also fine. I leave it up to you.
I kind of look around at the guys, and I just wonder to myself, I wonder what they're going to do. And then that's what I'll decide.
You can stay here for free, yes?
Well, of course. You're part of the Silly Brigade.
Does that include food and booze?
He looks to he says, May, patent the name Silly Brigade. That includes housing, food, anything else you need that you can pay for. Other than the room, I'm just I'm a proprietor, but I have my limits. I'm afraid.
Okay, so the food here isn't free, what you're saying?
No, it is not.
How much for the food for this poor soul?
Well, if you're going to be staying here, you're going to be eating food from the High Spire district, which is going to run you a lot.
I'm gonna start growing. Can I make a garden?
You wish to make a garden on my property?
I'm asking.
Roll a persuasion.
Nice.
I'm sure we could find space somewhere in one of the back corners and for a small
That's all I need.
That's doable. Yes, you're welcome to it. So I'm assuming you're staying
Thank you.
here.
Yes.
All right then,
Free.
and the other two of you.
I'll also stay here.
Excellent.
Bug's gonna point at Tenzel.
He's staring at Grumpy, just waiting on an answer.
I guess I can sleep here. Might as well.
I love the enthusiasm.
I look over at Bugs and I say, hey, psst, psst.
Yes.
Since you're gonna use a garden, can I plant some things in there? Just some, important herbs that I use here and there for healing and whatnot.
Can I use them too?
Sure.
Wow. Yes, absolutely.
Perfect.
Just to clarify, Tinsel, you on your journey took you about 6 months. You've almost exhausted your supply of herbs, so you will need to do some shopping to find replacements.
That's good to know. Thank you.
He kind of turns to Rogash and he says, well, I take it you wouldn't be slumming it in my humble abode?
I wouldn't call this slumming, silly, but I do at least need to go and prepare for a journey. I'm not really prepared to leave. Um, don't necessarily think I need to inform anybody, but I do need a pack.
Very well. Well,
I do have a question.
yes.
Um, well, I did notice that um, insert name here, leader of the Mana Keepers, um, is here. Would that also mean is Gorbub here as well, or is he not?
Sarah. Her name is Sarah. Short for,
Sarah?
short for Seraphine. Sarah.
Okay. And so I saw Sarah was here. Is Gorbub here today?
No, he is not. I made it a point not to invite your brother. Thought that'd be a sore spot for you.
I I do appreciate that. Thank you.
Yes. The I know of your family. I know of your standing in your family. I can't deny that your name is a small part of the reason that you're here. But this
Much.
what we're doing now, it's about the first names, not the last. So if this works, the Dawn Ray won't even matter anymore.
To be fair, it's not the Donre name I'm wishing to spread. I just want to do my part to spread the light of the order. That's all.
Exactly. We'll spread the light of Lior and the name of Tildor Rogash and Bugs and Tinsel and Grumpy throughout Venmire. And you all will be known of the heroes of the city and the continent. And I'll be here to document it all and get all the accolades and acclaim.
Sure.
All right.
All right.
Sure.
Well, if that's all, I will be retiring. If you need anything, one of the many servants will help you out, or you can ask May if she's around. And
Is May the
tomorrow,
drow?
May is the large drow woman. Yes. He kind of looks at you when you say that, and he's like, "You all don't do anything I wouldn't do."
I don't know what you wouldn't do.
Huh. Not much.
It's
Have a good night.
it's a short list.
All right. Good night.
You seem like kind
Good
of
night,
walk
Mr. Celia. I bow to him.
and like he kind of walks away, and like you see him like as he walks away, you see him reaching his hands for another piece of paper and the mana stone. And you notice once he's out of your earshot, you can't hear the broadcast inside of his house. You get the sense that like he doesn't like to hear his own voice. So there are no mana speaker. There are no sending speakers inside of the silly matter.
Okay. All right then.
Well, okay.
All right, so you all get shown to your various rooms. They're more than you could have ever expected. The three of you that are staying there, your rooms are all decorated in like the finest, like there's the closets are filled with clothing of every variety. The beds are large canopy beds with all of the windows are stained glass and have a different image of Tildor in them. So you can't really see out of any window in this place. In your room, Tinsel, there's an image of Sildor in like a garden amongst flowers, and like it looks like he's reaching his hands down and making the flowers grow.
Okay, nice.
In your room, Bugs, there's an image of him holding like a bow and arrow, almost like hunting an animal, and you look and you see an arrow and a small rabbit.
Fuck!
Are there curtains so I can draw and not look at this?
There are curtains, so you close the curtains.
Just close the curtains.
In your room, Grumpy, you see an image of like Tildor standing with like arcane energy like shooting from both his hands. And like him like kind of standing over a like battlefield.
What a narcissist.
Okay. Yeah, so you all retire to your rooms for the night. Is there anything else you want to do before you all go to sleep?
Well, I'm going home.
Well, yeah, of course you're going home. The rest of you. Is there anything else you want to do before you go to sleep?
I'm gonna look out my window and just look outside and think this doesn't feel like home, and I really miss home. What this is gonna have to do. I sit there quietly for a minute, and then I start to cry. That's it.
So you struggle to look out of the ridiculous stained glass window and
Yeah, it's huge.
How do you look out of a stained glass?
you have to like press. She's like pressed up against it. It's just tears falling down her face. Just, I want to go home.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you more than anyone you feel lost, out of place, afraid, but excited at the same time for the upcoming adventures. You hear Lyra's voice in your head telling you to keep going and that it'll be worth it. And eventually you fall asleep on the ridiculously large bed that could fit 30 of you. And rest finds you. And so, Grumpy, you doing anything before you go to bed?
No, I just head to bed.
And Bugs, you said you're going straight to bed?
Yeah, I just kind of dust off my hat, put it down over my eyes, and just fall asleep on this extra comfy ass bed.
Yeah. So,
Pull a rabbit out of that.
I'm so sorry. What?
Can you pull a rabbit out of that hat?
I thought that's what he said. Just
I didn't. I heard blah blah blah.
I heard blah, blah, blah. You know what? I heard blah, 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 too, but I know Quake so well, I knew exactly what he said.
That's sweet.
I am the rabbit that came out of the hat.
I figured, actually, yeah.
At all. It's sad that I know you so well. We've been friends for too long.
Oh.
All right, so you.
Hey, how about you release the fucking reaction to my song then, bitch?
Oh my God, that's
Oh,
like
that's-
we're not doing that right now. Okay, look, this is about D&D. All right, so Rogash, You make your way home
Yes.
after
Hmm.
this strange encounter and just series of events. What is Rogash thinking as he walks the short distance to his house?
He's conflicted, thinking this does feel like a good extension to his mission for the Order of the Winged Dawn, but he also feels like there are definitely selfish motives from Sealy, where it's not about bettering the people. It's not about doing anything for society that's not going to initially just be bettering his own status. Um, that's conflicting to him because it feels like um, the means are just, but the ends are wicked, is what it feels like.
Okay. You,
And all he wants to do right now is he really wants to find Gilead.
okay. So you make your way home and they meet you at the front door.
Umimi.
Wait, hold on. You said hold on. Who did you say?
I want to find Gilead.
Your sister, right?
Gilead's my sister. Yeah.
Yes. Okay, I thought so. Yeah, she meets you at the front door. She looks at you and she says, "Welcome home. How was the silly event?"
I have no words. Um, can we talk about it in my room?
Sure. Is everything okay?
I I hope so. I still need to digest it all.
And she kind of like follows you, like almost like sneakily, kind of like takes your hand and leads you, like looking around like for like your parents, almost like when y'all were kids and y'all were doing something you had no business doing, and kind of like leads you to the room and like quickly like shuts the door and like leans against the door. And she's like, "So how was it? Who was there? Who did you see? Did you meet Silly?
Yeah, I met Celie.
Is he as
I mean,
is he as charming as he is on the radio?"
she's met him.
She has not.
I mean, she has not. She goes to all the family gatherings and stuff too.
Your sister has never met Celie, and you don't know
Okay.
why. She has never met Celie. She has never. Okay, so she has met Celie in the capacity of shaking his hand at the events, but never had like you've never seen them engage in conversation of any depth.
Oh, okay. Have you really never spoken to him before?
Well, I've seen him as much as you've seen him at all of Father's fancy events, but with the way Father detests him, I've never had the courage to actually speak to him before.
He's a very, very charismatic fellow. He's very. He has an air of shady, self-absorbed undertone of intentions about everything he says.
I mean, so do almost all the nobles we know.
Yeah, he seems to stand out somehow, though. He, uh, I don't quite understand why I'm the one he chose to do this, but there's, I guess, a mission of sorts that I'm being asked to embark on.
Well, that's incredible. What what is he gonna have you doing?
Wants us to be heroes.
What do you mean?
Well, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to what's this, the town we're going to?
Fuck, I forgot the name of it. I forgot to write it down. It's Canthrup, I think. Canthrup.
We are going to Canthrup to
It is now anyway.
help the locals there. They're being attacked and tormented by automatons, I guess. He just wants us to go out and help those who cannot help themselves, that don't have the mana keepers and things of that sort to protect them. And then, of course, to allow him to break the news of our exploits and become the first person to report on all of our selfless acts.
I don't understand
The way I'm
the thought.
describing it just feels like I'm not 100% invested in the concept of it, I guess.
That sounds like a great idea. I don't understand your apprehension.
It does sound great. I wish it falls in line with my oath. I don't I have a hard time not feeling exploited for this. And I feel like the suffering of others is being exploited for Seely's personal gain, professional gain, I should say.
But you could always just do it without Sealy.
I, yeah, the we could, but the others I'm to be traveling with are very unique. Um, they're not of the high spire. They're from all around. Definitely not of the high status as those around here, but
Well, good.
very unique, very capable individuals as well. This is just a lot for me to digest.
Well, you want to do good. Despite whatever his underlying intentions are, it seems like Sealy is putting you with other people who can help you do good. If even if his motives aren't pure, it won't stop the good from being good.
Something he said tonight that put me a little at odds.
What's that?
He mentioned the disappearances. He said that was not important or not our business. And the reason was because other people would get the scoop, if you will, before he would. So it's not our focus. So what if there are things I could be doing to help others, but they don't align with Seely's agenda? Therefore, he doesn't want us to go.
Then do them anyway. Did he? He doesn't control you. He can tell you that things need to be done, but he can't tell you what not to do.
You're right. At the end of the day, it's the lady of the light that I follow.
Exactly.
Oh, here. I reach in the pocket and I'm going to hold my hand out to her and say, I know you used to love these. I put the strawberry candy in her hand.
Is this from Miss Calprithis?
It is.
She like immediately like unwraps it and eats it, and you see as she puts it in her mouth, her skin like immediately like starts changing colors and turns like a combination of pink and white stripes, just like I remember.
It's been a long time. You know, I really miss the days when it was less complicated. There were no politics, duties. Just need kids.
So do I. But we all have to grow up, and we all have to choose our paths. Maybe this will be the right one for you.
Well, I need to pack, ready to leave. I'm not sure when I'll be back.
I'll be here. And she,
Thank you for your insight.
and she turns and walks out the door and looks back at you and says, "Be safe, little brother." Are you older or younger than her?
Much older.
Okay. Okay, no. Be safe.
She's the baby.
Okay, that's what I thought. She said, be safe, big brother.
Thank you. I will.
All right, so she leaves you to pack and contemplate what a future looks like, potentially working with or for Theodore Seeley and this strange group of people that you just met. And you try to be optimistic, but there's a tickle in the back of your mind that just doesn't seem to settle, no matter how hard you try. And eventually, after you finish packing, sleep finds you. And that is where we're going to end for the night.
All right. Round of applause,
Nice.
everybody. That was great.
Good session
First
one. Good session
y'all.
one.
We got through a
Doing
fight.
great.
Nobody died.
Yeah.
Almost.
Surprisingly.
Nice. I was close. Didn't know. It's fine.
I could.
Smite
Hey,
and
hey,
lay on hands. I got to do all the cliche paladin things.
Paladin build is.
I actually hit the damn thing.
Yeah, all of y'all did some decent moves. Make sure y'all you healed. That is important. It's very important. So, we haven't even.
Hey,
Did we level
sure.
up?
No, you didn't. Quite,
Hey,
I swear to God.
Hey, DM.
I just asked him.
You should it's two things.
Okay.
Two things. Thank High Fantasy for that raid and for the gifted sub. Those are the
Thank
two
you,
things.
High Fantasy. I haven't been able to look at this because I had my other stuff up.
Me
I've been
either.
seeing it out the corner of
Me
my eye.
either.
Thank you so much, High Fantasy, for the raid, for all the love, all the comments, all of that stuff. We appreciate you.
Yes.
I be in character.
I
so
just saw it.
I can't,
I just saw it.
some
Like
of my characters can't read.
10 minutes ago. Me.
What's the other thing?
Those are the two things.
Oh, all right, yeah.
For the raid and the gifted sub.
So, yeah, that's it, everybody. We will be back. Are we doing this weekly or bi-weekly? We haven't even decided. That's probably something.
Might as well do it weekly.
Yeah, we're going to do it weekly. Yeah, we will be back next Friday. For our group, the Seeley Brigade, to set out on their first adventure to Calprithis. No. Canthrop.
It was Canthrop.
Yeah, to Canthrop to see if they can help the lowly people of the city. Will they be doing good? Will they be manipulated by Seeley? We don't know, but we will find out. Thank you all so much for watching. Everybody say goodbye.
Goodbye.